Soon, Nadia finds the sounds of the city annoying. Stupid city and its stupid sounds. She can't put her finger on it, but she just feels really restless and fidgety even though she's on the move. Ugh, I'm so out of it today. Man, how do I go from sleeping in class to being restless? Someone she passes by gives her an odd look. It's almost like the story finally turned on and now I'm this like totally ditzy person. I swear I wasn't this ditzy before. And now here I am. Sorry, thinking out loud. Nadia decides that maybe she should just think about other things to make herself relax. She thinks about a recent song she heard on the radio and unconsciously begins to hum to herself. What was once an endless hallway is now a rundown alley, filled with refuse and only a dim hint of light. Toko steps cautiously into what she recognizes as the overworld. I like how that's the overworld. And she's like, I've been in the underworld for a long time. And it immediately sets her out into an alley. Oh, there was nobody there to like say goodbye to her or anything. I was kind of hoping her dad would be like, welp, I messed it up, I guess. Oopsie daisy. Hey kid, have fun out there in the real world. I'm still proud of you. Like anything. Come on, Dad, where you at? Where's Clay? Cars rush back and forth on the road in front of her. People walk by, minding their own business. Once she finally steps past the brick buildings, she has to cover her eyes. Oh, this bright light was always this bright. Nadia's hands bob up and down as she walks down the sidewalk as if she's dribbling an invisible ball. There's some subtext to this line that is really meshing weirdly with the imagery. Passers-by catch the tiniest hint of a song as she passes, though Nadia still doesn't notice her own humming. She feels warm despite the autumn air. Today will be a good day, she decides. Oh no! What happens if these two just like slam into each other and like soul merge or something weird? I don't know how demons work. This could be weird. It started off a bit iffy, but she finds herself feeling better and relaxing. Maybe she'll call Steph to come hang over later. Probably not today, Nadia. She steps lightly and, lost in the moment, Nadia pays no attention to where she's going. Toko surveys the pedestrians. Her stay doesn't need to be permanent. All she has to do is find someone who isn't using their soul. Hey Nadia, you don't seem to be using your soul right now. It's Demon's job after all. She hates the thought of it, but she hates being here far more. Each step she takes grows more agonizing, more unsettlingly comfortable. Toko notices something odd out of the corner of her eye. Wisps of cloud around her mouth with each breath. Demon smoke? This can't be natural for humans. I'll just stop breathing then. Like how Toko's just like, fine, I'll get cast away, go to the overworld with the humans. Freaking whatever, I'll just do it. I don't give up. I don't give anything. I have no cares about this. Her skin feels strange as well, like all the heat of hell is escaping from her pores, leaving her a husk. Wait, would she die if she didn't find a soul soon? How does any of this work? Distracted by how rapidly the frigid earth chills her, she pays no attention to where she walks. Bam! That's what we were waiting for. Oh no! We're in that joint. Whoops. Oh dear. Toko tumbles over something. Before she hits the ground, her fall is stopped by a soft and squishy cushion. When her senses return, she catches a glimpse of the passerby, all staring straight at her, and just all of this that's happening right here, taken in the confusion of the scene. Excuse me? The request comes from beneath Toko. She looks down, and the thing that cushioned her fall is right under her. She's sprawled on top of a human girl, one hand holding her head, and the other planted firmly on the human's chest. Pens and papers were scattered in the gutter. Realizing what she's done, Toko lets out a squeak of surprise. We have broken Toko's demure. That's kind of, I like this, okay. She scrambles back while the crowd whispers and laughs among themselves. The other girl crawls to her knees and modestly wipes her sweater and skirt from the fall. But we're not going to cut away from this scene anytime soon, apparently. She's slightly taller than Toko, not to mention curvy and round, like a soft marshmallow stuffed in sweater. Her complexion seems creamy and airy. She really is a marshmallow. As Toko sheepishly backs away, the human looks down, unable to hide her own blush, after colliding with a half-naked girl. Your knee, it's bleeding. Also, there's a lot happening right here. And aren't you cold? What? Hold on, I have a first aid kit here. Nadia just not even getting it. The girl reaches into her bag and pulls out a small white tin with a red plus on it. Once it's opened, Toko notices all sorts of strange swabs and bandages. Bleeding? Don't worry, I always come prepared for these sorts of things. She pulls out a swab and cleans the scrape before delicately applying one of the bandages. She chuckles awkwardly as she helps the half-naked girl up. I like the design of when they duck her Nadia down, they actually have to pick Toko up, the character model. Because if they put Nadia down, that would look very differently. Just think about that design for a second. Hey, you're shivering. Are you okay? Shivering? I think I must be cold or something like that. Cold? I felt your skin. You're freezing. Here, you can wear my hoodie. The human opens her bag and pulls out a gray hoodie. It's fit more for her than for the demon. Toko runs it through her fingers as if trying to figure it out, then pushes her arms into the sleeves. Girlfriend sweater. Ugh, this smells weird. Oh, sorry. Here, you should look cute in it though. Nice. We're already like way past most of the steps all of my other dating sims have to take to get to this point. Usually it's like, oh, I have amnesia and I'm really like insecure about it. I don't know who this guy is and we're gonna take 4 hours to figure out who this is in their relationship. Nope, it's just like crash tackle. We're in girlfriend sweater mode. Nailed it. As Toko pulls the hoodie over her head, she realizes that she's being leered at. And it's only then she realizes that the clothes she's wearing, the clothes she has worn for most of her life, are far more revealing than everyone else's. It's a strange and bizarre embarrassment that had never occurred to her before. She's feeling embarrassment. She isn't sure if she should be annoyed by how easily the human filled this hoodie out. She leans in and sniffs it, this time out of curiosity, but before she can manage to get irritated, a different thought surfaces. Since when did she care about modesty? Don't sniff it. Yeesh, I had to run a bit today, so kind of... Toko's expression contorts to a grimace somewhere between pain and disgust as she looks at the human's silly smile. The girl only giggles softly. She must have noticed too. Toko's face turns several hues redder as she tries to avoid looking at the human. Then, before Toko can retort, the girl stands up and extends her hand. My name's Nadia. Come, I'll walk you home. I'm Toko and... Well, the truth is, I'm not from around here. I'm just visiting with the whole on this plane of existence. That's fine. How about we go out to eat? Eat? I don't have any money. I don't have any money. Fine then, my treat. Stop being nice to me. Nadia simply waves her hand dismissively. Now come now. I know a little place nearby. Toko doesn't have time to object, even if she wants to. Nadia grabs her hand and tugs Toko along, the demon flailing around in the hoodie like a small gray windsock. That's really great imagery. Just flailing behind her. No, stop it! Nope, you gotta go do a human thing. A very human thing that demons never do. It's called taking communion. Before Toko can fight back, she feels her stomach rumble painfully. Well, that's new! Toko pokes at the plate with a fork. She was unsure about what she was supposed to order when they got here, so she ended up with the cheapest thing she could find. like how Toko just happened to be the cheapest thing she found. It's a sandwich. She got herself a burg. God, this is such a cute picture too. Alright, so they have officially sat down to eat together. They have wined and dined. This is a first date, if I ever saw one. There's a lot more things in the burger than the menu described, though. Probably Nadia's doing. The human probably is trying to poison me. Come on, eat up. I can hear your belly from here. Why? Huh? Why what? Why'd you buy me food after I knocked you over like that? Yeah, this is moving really fast. It's almost like y'all are main characters or something. Ooh, right-clicked on accident. Look at this. Look at that nice tilt on the menus. Very cool. Sleek. It's not like I did that on purpose. Besides, I can't leave a cute girl in trouble like that. I see. We all see. Toko cuts off pieces of burger with the side of a fork. The smell of all the food she made all the food has made her somehow hungry. Incredibly so. Being a demon isn't a situation she's used to. She takes the tiniest bites she can. The burger squishes around between her teeth. She swallows and stares down the rest of her Huh? Her stomach feels a bit less rumbly. We did it. That's how food works. Before she knows it, she's stuffing her face as fast as she can. As she eats, she notices something. Taste and texture slowly stimulate her taste buds. When she was still a full demon, human food seemed to taste like mush. It's only been a few hours, and yet... This is where the panic should start sitting in. Like, that is panic-worthy. Nadia happily watches, seemingly mesmerized, but only follows with a salad. Feeling better, Toko? Night has fallen. Yeah, thanks. Sorry. Sorry, why? Well, for imposing on you like this. Oh, please, you're hardly imposing. When Nadia checks the time on her phone, the two realize they have eaten well into the night. Guess the sun sets real early. Hey, it's a Friday. Let's go see a movie. A movie? Sure, in the theater. Trust me, you'll have fun. I'm not sure what a movie is. Wait, you seriously don't know? I'm sorta new to town. This face, like, being a human's kinda weird. I'm having a lot of weird feelings here. Where are you from? You seem to have great English for someone who's never heard of a movie before. Oh well, it doesn't matter. If you've never been to the theater, then it makes it all the more important that we check it out right now. Meanwhile, a lanky young woman looks over the facade of a fast food joint. She deems the faint smells wafting from the doors suitable. She enters. Excuse me, fine hamburger and potato purveyors. I wish to partake of your goods and services.